So today is a good day because it'll be the first time ever that we'll be playing block shoots on Roblox. Wait a minute, didn't you? No, I don't. What's up? What are you talking about? Don't you have like a playlist on Blox? What? Nah, bro, not me. Maybe somebody else. No, I'm sure that you. Well, well, I can explain, chat. 5 years ago, around the first time I actually started playing Roblox, yes, we did play block shoots. In fact, we made a couple of videos on block shoots. But I thought I'd come back to the game and start fresh because I've been a tourist in the block shoot community. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've come back like every, all right, well, let me not say every. I literally came back like for like 2 updates and that's it. So in my mind, this is my first legitimate attempt at actually playing block shoots for my first time, where I'm gonna lock in and catch up to all the most current content in the game. Hope you guys are ready. Let's get into this. All right, fellas, I have made it to my ultra rare new account here, and we're gonna play as a pirate. Of course, this isn't the original, the real gamer. This is a new and improved. Bro, look at my face, dog. I swear to God, I put a hat on too just to hide the hair. Yeah, baby. Grown ass man, by the way, on block shoots in 2025. Basically, 2026, chat. I ain't gonna lie to you. Why is you can see the tongue inside of my mouth, yo. Yo, look at that. You can see inside. All right, I don't even know. What the heck is this? They have a profiles button now in the game. They have like global and like server profiles. I guess you can customize this. Ooh. You can showcase like, I guess like what, like fruits and stuff that you have. Yeah, just things that you have in your inventory. Yo, this is nice. You can also toggle like who can see your profile and things of that nature. That's actually pretty legit. All right, well, in the shop, they have seemingly a brand new fruit here. I've never seen this one before. Pain. I don't even think I've seen, well, this, maybe like lightning has, there's no way lightning wasn't in there before. Maybe you got a rework or something. I don't know. But they got a lot of different things here, as you guys can see. All right, well, I mean, I guess we can start things off by taking on a quest. But I don't really know. Is this the guy for the, no, that's the home point. Oh, ironically, the dude in front of this thing is the quest giver. Right, sir. How are you? Arg, matey. Let me take on some bandits. Ah, yo, you would think a game like block shoots now at this point, with the amount of money that it makes and the players that it has, like, you know, they would rearrange the way you start the game and try to beat the bandit beater allegations. But nah, they're literally reworking everything else, but not that. Ah, brother, I feel very weak, in fact. But surprisingly, unlike most other games nowadays, when you start off, you don't take too much damage from the bandits. Like, the bandits really don't do much at all. I'm actually gonna like aggro multiple of them. So let's do the quick tackle. Did they rework? Oh no, they have not reworked, I don't think, the starter VFX. So let's try that again. We got 3 bandits on us now, chat. It's about to be a party here. All right, let's go ahead and do it. Yeah, no, this is seemingly like very OG Roblox. Ooh, they have like a really nice like defeat VFX now when you actually like fully defeat a bandit. That's pretty nice. Look at that. Pretty cool. So apparently we have some stat points now that we can use. I'm just gonna go everything into melee, I think, but I believe on this island, I think here in this shop we can buy our first weapon as well. I don't know how much it's gonna cost us though. So we have the katana, that's gonna be 1,000, and then we also have the cutlass, and that is also gonna be 1,000. So I think, wait a minute, are refunds free? They're not free. Oh my God, they should have made it free. And I'm talking about for noobs, by the way. Like, until you get to like maybe like level 100, stat reset should be free, so you get like a chance to play around with builds and whatnot, but whatever. All right. Well, it's not all too bad, you know, like investing some stat points into melee, because I believe melee influences your energy. So at least we have a little bit more energy for dashing. All right, so this should be the last bandit, and there you go, chat. Oh my days, chat. That is our very, why is my character not looking at my screen? Hold on a minute. Yes, that is our very first quest officially completed on block shoots, baby. Wow, amazing. All right, now let's do that again for I don't know how many more times. I think maybe the game should have, well, I don't know, since the game's so busted now, maybe they might be bougie and not have a Trello, but I'll try to scourge around and see. Well, I told you guys they were going to be bougie, so they now have a wiki and not a Trello, but I guess given the scope of the game, it'd be better for them to have a wiki. And as you guys can see right over here with the leveling quest, we'll have to stay on this island until about level 10, which is surprising. That's our first quest on the jungle island. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead and put 10 stat points into melee, and then I wasn't doing it into sword, but well, whatever. We'll just start pre-buffing ourselves. We probably should have put some into our defense to increase our HP, whatever. So it's about that time, you know. I've played the game for like literally 30 seconds. It's long enough, chat. It's time to start buying stuff with Robux. So I had a little bit of lingering Robux in this account. I'm gonna get 2 times mastery with that. I'm also gonna get 2 times money. And then the last thing we're gonna get is going to be 2 times boss drops. Actually, should I even care about that right now? Nah, you know what? Maybe it'd be better for us to get fast boats instead. All right, because I'm not gonna be left with enough Robux for now to get 2 times drop chance. All right, so we do have another noob here. I don't know if I'm like, oh, wait a minute. Oh, I was about to say, I thought I was damaging him, but no, not really. It says that I can't attack a player in a safe zone. So I guess the starter area might be in entirety. Oh, well, in its entirety, excuse me, is a safe zone. So, all right. You guys thought I was gonna be a peaceful noob, but no, man. I'm gonna be a filthy, dirty, aggressive noob. Literally, for all the other noobs, it is on site, bro. I have to flex and show my superiority in one way or another, right? All right, so I reinvested some stat points in here, and that's our current build. Now, additionally, I think I might have enough Robux left over so we can like speed up our like leveling a little bit. So yeah, we'll buy an hour of 2 times XP here. Matter of fact, I probably should have checked up if there were codes. Yeah, I'm like wasting Robux here when there's probably codes and stuff like that, but whatever. Alrighty, and there you go, chat. We are now level 10, baby boy. So we'll update our build, right? We'll put 15 into sword, and then we'll go down over here. Oh my God, can this guy, yo, brother, like, do you really want to embarrass yourself like this, sir? All right, do you not see my face? Hold on, let me just, hold on. Wait a minute, wait until I turn. Yeah, look at this face, brother. Is this the face of a guy you want to mess with? All right, so we'll buy a katana. In fact, we'll actually buy both weapons because this is another thing that I've always wanted to do on this game. I literally wanted to have like a character where I literally have everything, like literally everything in the game. So I want to go to every island and try to do everything that I can do on every island. So yeah, take a look at our katana, chat. All right, and by the way, we're 10 mastery on our fist. We'll probably try to get a 20 mastery first so we can see both of the abilities. But yeah. Katana, baby. Yeah. They also do have a Blox fruit dealer here, which I think gives you a random fruit. Oh no, the dealer actually lets you buy one. So I guess the Blox fruits gacha or something might be the one that gives you like random fruits. I don't know, I forget. But this UI is definitely different from what I last remember when I last played the game, which is pretty cool. This game is kind of weird in the sense that, like, for example, like the stat panel UI, it looks so dated and like, but then like they redid the items and stuff like that, and this looks kind of decent, and the shop looks kind of decent. I don't know, it's kind of like all over. It's like they're slowly updating the game, but with the resources they have, they could have definitely done a whole lot more. But I don't know, maybe they're trying to preserve the integrity and the aesthetic of the game itself. But so it actually shows you like a little map here of the starter areas and whatnot. It says Jungle Island is 15 plus. Huh. So maybe the wiki's wrong. I don't know. Make it to 15 plus just in case. Because sometimes, man, these wikis and Trellos, they be tripping, dude. All right, so this time around, we'll use our katana. And we're not doing as much damage as I thought we would be doing. I'll be honest with you, but what can you do, chat? Quiet rush! Yo, this VFX, I don't know, dude. I'm sure like the newer items and things they've done in recent updates look amazing, right? But some of these older items I think could definitely use some, you know, love and attention maybe. I'm just saying, chat, I'm just saying. Look at my tongue. Ooh, that's pretty cool. So I just now realized that the quiet rush ability, like when you actually make contact with that ability, look, it attacks multiple times. Ah, pretty nice. All right. Well, let me get to level 15 real quick. Dude, I'm feeling like so great playing this game again. I literally feel like it's the first time, like literally of me playing like Roblox. Like that's how I feel like right now. Like this is so nice, calming, and relaxing. So I believe this will be our last bandit here before we actually get to level 15 and riddle me surprise. Bro, why the hell's my character looking that way? Like I was saying, yeah, riddle me surprise. I am level 14, almost level 15. All right, I'll do it one more time, chat. I'll do it one more time. All right, chat. So yes, the wiki was wrong. As you guys can see, new quest available. Open your menu to find it. So I think maybe Maybe 15 was the right level. I don't really know. All right, so we have regular boat dealers, but since we have like the premium boats, I think they have, yeah, the luxury boat dealer over here. So we can go ahead and get the miracle for free, and then everything else is locked. How do we unlock? What the heck? How do we unlock all these other boats then? I don't know. You guys can feel free to let me know. Ooh, the miracle. Yo, this looks cool. I thought like the first boat that we would have gotten would have been the striker boat or something. Wait, this thing flies? I just realized. Dude, it seems like the faster the boat goes. Wait, actually, never mind. I don't know how this works, but I think it literally flies up into the air every so often or something. I don't know, dude. It's insane. Why can I not? Dog. Why is there an invisible wall right here? Like, what the hell? Can I like... No, it just seems that there's like no access for boats that way, but you can... Okay, whatever. Oh, is that my first? We got a pink pig berry. I thought that was literally gonna be my first devil fruit that I just found, but whatever. Matter of fact, what is this? A pink pig berry. That is a material. I like the little like strobe effect they have in the background. That's pretty cool. Okay, so the quest giver in this location is right at the smack center over here. We'll go ahead and take on, I guess, the monkeys. Oh no, the monkeys are level 10. Oh yeah, so we could have definitely been here at level 10. We just unlocked, you know, gorillas at level 15. So I guess we'll take that on. Now there is a bottom layer to this section here, but there's nothing down there. And I gotta find the spawn setter NPC. So let me, oh yeah, right out front over here. Oh dude, look, they also have another, what are these berries? I'll tell you what though, the VFX and the animation when you pick things up, that looks super sick. So let's go ahead and set our home point. Well, actually, no, that's the home point, right? Home point is different from your spawn point. I hope I'm understanding that correctly, because I think like your spawn point is literally the island where you're at, and then the home point is like your home base and things of that nature. Now, there is another NPC over here, and you know what? I just realized we don't have Geppo. I think we have to learn Geppo in this game, or maybe I need to have more energy. I don't know, but we'll figure it out. Oh, this is the Blox fruit. Gotcha. There you go. So he sells fruits every 2 hours. I gotta get to level 50 first though. Well, according to the wiki, I'll be level 50 on the next island after the jungle island. So maybe they'll have another gacha there. If not, we'll have to come back. So I believe the gorillas are gonna be like on the other side of the island, and indeed they are. They have some gorillas down over here. I just hope that these guys, yeah, they are hurting, bro. All right, so we're gonna have to invest some more stat points into our defense, because right now we are not doing enough damage to like kill these guys off quickly. And like I said, they're just like hitting us for a whole lot. So it's a recipe for disaster, but it seems that they give us good EXP though. I'll take it. Oh my God, we have this noob again, dude. Wait, is this person safe here? Oh my God, I gotta be level 20 enable PvP. I don't know. Something tells me this other guy that I keep trying to attack is a pro, and I would get cooked if I PvP'd him, but we'll find out once I get to level 20, you peasant. What's his name? Is his name Bro Respecta? That's his name, Bro Respecta. You better count your days, peasant. Count your days. All right, guys, this is the last gorilla here that we have to defeat. And we should be... Wow, this guy literally just stole our kill. That is actually insane. All right, there you go, baby. We are now level 23. And additionally, we also have our next ability on the katana, which is called the air slash. So that looks like that. That's actually a lot better than our first ability, I'll have you know, but not amazing. Not amazing at all. So I'm going to go ahead. Bro, why do I feel like melee is a lot better to start off with, because we are doing 12 M1 damage compared to, let's say, 22 M1 damage with our weapon, and we only have 10 stat points into melee compared to the 39 on our sword. All right, guys, we have to be quick about this. We unlocked the Gorilla King quest here, which is just level 20 requirement, but the reason why I'm saying we have to be quick is because the other dude that's here, yeah, he's basically trying to kill off the boss right now as we speak. So, and literally he stole it. Bro. So I just realized that on this page over here, let me actually go ahead and do this so we can get 20 defense. But on this page, you guys can see that we are the human race. And if we go into the shop, we can actually buy for 90 Robux, change race. So let's try our luck, right? That's literally going to leave us with like 50 Robux left in our account, but whatever. And we got shark. And why the heck did, well, we have a fin on our back. What the heck? But yeah, literally, brought us back to the starter island. What the heck, dude? So if you guys take a look over here, it appears that shark is a 12.5% chance. And apparently races have different versions to them. So like shark, in our V1 state, we have a 33% chance, 25% chance of the players a ghoul, Draco, or cyborg to get this race when changing their race, which they can do in 3 different ways. Okay, which is what we did. But yeah, in V1, this decreases the damage the player takes while in water as a Blox fruit user, as well as increasing their speed while in water. It gives the player a blue fin on their back, which is what we have. You guys can feel free to let me know in the comment section below which race is actually the best, especially for like starters and whatnot, because they're all like even basically with their rarities and chance of obtainment. So I don't know which one would be the best one, but you guys can feel free to let me know. All right, chat, the Gorilla King is alive. So let's, what the heck? What happened to my, well, let's put the cutlass on, right? Since we already got the katana maxed out. But I was about to say, like, what happened to my weapon? Oh my God, dude, that thing stun locks you when he does that. All right, so the cutlass literally has the same abilities. It has quiet rush and air slash. And this guy is gonna, all right, fair game, fair game, fair game, fair game. You got it, Chief, you got it. Now, I bet you didn't expect this though, right? Yo, I'm literally just gonna have to run around and do this. Like, there's no other way around it. All right, chat, it's definitely taking us some time, but there you go. We got that done, baby. And we are level 29. Golly, we got a lot of levels out of that. I'm still gonna keep having faith on our, you know, our sword build. So I'm gonna keep dumping stat points into it. But I'm telling you, I really do think that it's much better to go with a melee based build, at least starting off. But again, take that with a grain of salt because, you know, your boy is a noob. So we'll take on the gorilla quest one more time. I mean, dude, yeah, we're doing 27 M1 damage now, but I just feel like it's not a lot for having like all the stat points that we have into our katana, you know, or sword stat rather. Oh, look at this. I didn't realize they had like a little tree house over here. Okay, that's pretty cool. They don't have anything in here, just like that little chest. Oh, and you can actually, oh, damn, that's pretty cool. You can go inside of the leaves back up there. All right, chat, and there you go. We are now officially level 32, so we effectively could make our way into the next island. But we're gonna wrap this up on our first one here, chat. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on this series so far.